Hi there. It's been so long. I hope you're doing okay. I thought it'd be nice to do a more cozy chat type video. That seems to be what the world needs more of these days, or at the very least, I need it. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very hard for me to find joy right now. Everything is so bleak. I know there are a lot of things to be joyful about, but there are times when it feels like it's just not worth it. That it'll all be for nothing, gone after the faintest whisper of air. As we've seen, everything can go downhill at any moment those stupid f***s in Washington decide to pull the trigger. I want to scream, I want to cry, but most of all, I want to go home and lay down in bed and be cozy and drown out the whole world. To quote a t-shirt I once saw, I was born for the soft girl life, but forced to fight fascism. To which, by the way, far too many people seem disturbingly apathetic. I've been hearing from a lot of people that being happy in a world like this is an act of defiance. But it doesn't change the fact that being happy in the first place is really hard. And part of that is because I always think that I'm literally the worst person alive, some sort of walking demon. In my mind, sometimes I think I look like a linebacker, just like a big, hulking mass. I know realistically that's not how I look, but I can't seem to shake that detrimental self-image. Suffice it to say, but after a brief interlude, my dysphoria has crept up on me again. It's funny how with almost 5 years of transition, I'm still disgusted by some of the underlying masculine aspects of my body. And honestly, that's dysphoria for you. But the funny thing is that in reality, I pass pretty well, though I'm not sure how or why. I'm constantly surprised that people don't just immediately clock me and then start treating me differently. Why can't I see myself for what I am? I guess that's just part of the wonderful present that my parents imparted onto me, a lifelong curse of self-hatred. To be honest, as harsh as the world is on trans women, I'm even harder on myself. I hate that the transphobia of the world gets to me sometimes. I hate that it affects me. I've never wanted to be any gender other than a woman, and yet there are those around me who would be so cruel as to not only insist otherwise, but also to codify such discrimination into the law of the land. I truly hate it here. I was talking to my therapist a while ago, and I mentioned how I'm worried that by being kinder to myself, somehow I would turn into some sort of arrogant, narcissistic asshole. And my therapist said that I'm probably the last person who would actually become insufferable just because I decided to stop beating myself up. I know I'm a woman. I'm a beautiful woman with a kind soul and a heart that cares deeply about the world around me. There are too many scary things in this world right now. I don't need another one beating myself up for no reason. It's not all doom and gloom, though. In the past couple of months, I've been able to turn that curve around and start finding joy in some of life's little things. That's partly because I got on better meds. As it turned out, testosterone was trying to retake my body, so I'm glad my T levels are down again. But also, I've been trying to give myself more of the compassion and empathy that I was actively withholding for so long. I still have my ups and downs. Some days are worse than others, but even inverting a downwards curve is a big step. Also, somewhat related, I've started getting consultations for FFS, which is something I've been wanting to do for myself for a while. And sometimes, during a moment of meditative reflection, I look at my body. I feel the warmth of my heart, the curves of my hips, the softness of my face, and I just think, wow, I really did it. I'm so happy that I'm a woman. This feels so right. No matter what happens, I'll never take that feeling for granted.